another car.
Okay. Not your car.
No, they thought I'm filming. They came and they started punching me on the face.
Okay. So how many punches they gave you? Just 1, 2,
like 5,
24hora.com aqui era cercar para uma família de turista canadês que está arriba um crucero de 7 dias dentro da Mar Caribe, depois de 3 dias na raia na vacância abruptamente parar devido a um incidente com a herida costa vida de onde lançaram que riba nos isla. Essa aqui está um testemunho de lo qual sucedeu dentro do parqueirplaats aqui para trás de mim, onde um incidente seguro, hope lamentável para nosso turismo a tomar lugar.
We had a very nice day, and I was returning the car rental, and the guy told me to go in the back, on the parking in the back. So while waiting for the guy to come and collect the car, there were 3 guys and a girl in a car parking, and they were reversing, so they hit another car. They looked at me, they saw me with a phone because I was talking to the guy from the rental car. They thought I was filming. So they came down and they started hitting me on the face, the 3 of them. And then when I got knocked out, they started kicking me with their legs, the 3 guys.
It is really a shocking experience to something to happen like this for you abroad. Have you ever been victim of any violence or something like that?
That's my first time, and I didn't expect it in Aruba. Aruba, I was told the people are friendly, but I was mistaken.
This has bring a sour end to your vacations here on the island.
Yeah, unfortunately it was our Christmas vacation, now it's over. I have to do operations in my face now.
We had a 7-day cruise, and this was our day 3. In Aruba we spent the whole day, superb island. But I think these men, it's 1 black woman and 3 black men. They are machines to kill. They are very dangerous. You have to really be careful for these people. I don't think it's their first time. I think these are professional. They must be known already by the police. And there's a church not too far from there. We mapped it with Google Map. They might have gone and fled there because as soon as the guy from the rental car came, they stopped hitting. And that's the only thing that saved my husband's life. He has multiple fractures. Everything is fractured here, nose and the maxilla. He needs really good care, and there's nothing on the island that can do that. So we have to fly out because it's impossible to operate here. They would have fly him out anyway to another country, to Colombia. But since we're from Canada, we're going back to Canada. But the only thing that saved my husband's life, because they were punching to kill, was that guy that arrived finally to get the key, because he would be dead now in the parking lot. And the parking lot, there must be cameras. It's the parking lot besides or behind Diamond International. It's at the cruise terminal. I cannot even imagine that there's no camera there. There must be video footage. And for the sake of the people in Aruba, I'm telling you, you have to be very careful about these people.
Now, how you are going to cover the medical expenses? Are you guys insured? Do you have travel insurance? Is that part something?
Frankly, I have not even thought about that. Right now, my first and foremost important thing is to get him home, to get him operated. I did not, but I don't think it's important. I mean, it is important, but I mean, the life of my husband is more important than that.
You've done a statement also to the police officers here on the island, and they're investigating your case?
At the beginning on the boat, we were actually on the cruise ship of the Voyager of the Sea of Royal Caribbean. When the police officer came on the cruise ship, they were not very cooperative. When I said we need to do something, a report, they said, well, it's going to be very hard because you don't stay on the island. I said, well, if that needs to be done, we will stay on the island. Plus, I mean, the fact that he was such in a bad state. Royal Caribbean was not even able to help. Nobody was able to help. So we didn't want to run the chance. We wanted to stay. But then it took a very long time before we got any help here. And everybody's charging us every time we take a taxi, and Royal Caribbean is charging us, wants to charge us everything. It's not a very good experience. Yeah. The only person that, and thank God we had her, is Sabine. She is 28 years been resident here. She's a friend of Sacco because he came here 5 years ago. She had an Airbnb at the time. And thank God for her because she kept our kids while I was at the hospital all night. Otherwise, even the Royal Caribbean people told us, well, if you're by your own, you have to find a hotel. And they didn't give us any alternative. If it was not for Sabine, I don't know what we would have done.
Continue to visit our island in the near future, maybe?
I don't think so. I don't think my girls were, with that traumatized that we had, I don't think it's going to be a good idea to come back.
24horas.com ha tomado contacto com a instância em concernir devido a incidente aqui. Nos para compreender que a instância não está fazendo um esforço para aqui trazer claridade sobre o assunto aqui e hasta levar uma prioridade para aqui investigar e pôr mão sobre malechorna que a atentar contra nosso turismo.